Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Science Hub. If you need to know basics of logarithms, you are at the right place. At the end of this video, you will know why this logarithm idea is so important, features of this logarithm idea. And finally, at the end of this video, there is a small question for you to answer. This will digest you all the concepts I have taught you. From this question, you can evaluate yourself. Taking logarithm for a wide range valued measurement will end up with small range values. So it will squeeze the wide range to a workable numerical range. For an example, this is used in measuring hearing intensity. Bell units. When we analyze the impact of earthquakes, we use Richter scale. The other point is when there is an equation with exponential terms and we need to subject that or work with that, it is easy to use logarithmic scale. For an example, in this popular equation for interest in finance, the exponential term t, it is easy to work in logarithmic scale. It is time for me to convince you these ideas now. Now I am going to my exercise book. Let's meet there. Okay. Let's think this is our Earth. And there is a sensor to sense the impact of an earthquake. This output is M in the range of 0.001 to 1000. Let's say. Richter scale is here. And the output is in the range of +3 or -3. So this range will reduce to +3 to -3. That means this has been squeezed. By taking logarithmic value. Actually, this is the power of this value in the base 10. You will understand these base and the power concepts later. I just want to mention that by taking logarithm, the scale will squeezed. What does logarithm basically means? When we ask from the value, what power of the base will give you? If you don't get it, let's go back to my exercise book. Okay, let's take 1000 as our value. Ten to be the base. So, to get the answer for log 10 base and for 1000, we need to ask from 1000, hey, what is your power if the base is 10? 10 to the power 3. He will answer the answer with 3. So the answer is 3. Okay, let's take another example. 8 to be the value. And 2 to be the base. Can you guess the answer? Log 2 8. I will go and ask from 8, hey, What would be your power if your base is 2? You will answer with it is 3. That means 2 to the power 3 is 8. 2 into 2 it is 4, and 2 into again multiplied by 2 will give 8, and the answer is 3. Okay, let's take another example. Let me think. Let's take 81 as the value, and base as 3. So the value for log to the base 3 value 81 will be equal to what? I have to go and ask from 81. 81. What would be your power if your base is 3? Okay, let me check. 3 by 3, 9 by 3, 27 by 3, 81. Okay, the power is 4. So the answer is 4. Now I think you are clear with this concept, and it is really simple concept, and you have to understand that. Okay, let's take another example. Let's take value to be 0.01, base to be 10 as before. And we have to find the answer to log 10 0.01. So we have to go and ask 0.01, hey, what would be your power if the base is 10? It's kind of weird, but you will realize it is after some time. Let me write this in portion. This is 1 upon 100. So that is equal to 1 divided by 10 to the power 2. That is equal to 10 to the power minus 2. This plus will become minus when it goes up. So the value will answer when it is base 10, the answer will be minus 2. So the answer will be minus 2 when the value is 0.01 and base is 10. Okay, let's take another example. From this I am going to explain another concept. Let's take value to be 1 and base to be 3. And we are going to find log 3, 1. Now I am going 1 and ask, hey 1, what would be your power if the base is 3? We can represent 3 to the power 0 as 1. If you don't know this, you have to remember, in any base, let's represent it as x, and the power is 0 and the value is 1. Anything 1, 2, 3, 1.1, 2.1, anything, when the power is 0, the value is 1. So the answer will be from 1 is 0. So the answer for this is 0. And this is how we convert value to a log scale relative to some base, some given base. I hope you have understood this concept now. And I think now you are very clear how the value get squeezed when we take logarithmic scale. Okay, now I will come to the properties of logarithm. Without stating that as it is, I will try to give you some idea behind that. So for that I will take a toy model 10 to the power 7 into 10 to the power 3 is equal to 10 to the power 10. You all agree with this? So I will take logarithm of each element, this one, and this one by one. Log 10 base 10 to the power 7. Log 10 base 10 to the power 3. Log 10 base 10 to the power 10. This is 7, this is 3, and this is 10. Okay, so we can see that 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. So this should be also have this combination. Okay, now I will say this is A and this is B, and this should be A into B, right? So this is A, this is B, and this is A into B. Now I can say log 10 base A plus log 10 base B is equal to log 10 base A into B. This also works in the other way around. Log 10 base AB is equal to log 10 base A plus log 10 base B. This is not only valid for base 10. So for any base this is valid. For any base this is valid. So I can write it as log A plus log B is equal to log AB. This is first property of logarithm. As before, I can prove that log A minus log B is equal to log A divided by B. This is the second property. I will derive the third property from the earlier derived two properties. The third property is log A into the power simple A is equal to simple A times log capital A. So I will take the left side for the proof. This means A into continuous for simple a times. Simple a times repeats. Now I can write this as log a plus log a plus log a. Since this is a multiplication, I can write it as log summation. So there are a terms, simple a times this log a terms. This summation can be written as a times, simple a times log capital A. So this is the proof for that. This will equal to this. That is the third property of logarithm. Now I am going to discuss some two ideas. That is log 1. What is the value? Into any base. That means, let's say x. That means log x into x, 0, right? It is 0. I will ask another question. If log x into x, what is the answer? Okay, let's write. Log x into x1, that means 1, right? Okay. Properties of logarithms for any basics is like this, as I proved in my exercise book. Now you should be familiar with these properties. Now it is time for you to work on. I will give you one simple exercise for you to remember all these things I have taught you. That is to simplify this expression, and I will give you an hint, that is to try to use all properties I have taught you about logarithms. My next video is mathematics in logarithms, and please subscribe to my channel and comment your ideas. Thank you guys for watching my video.